So, I can't do this lamp. Sorry. I just knocked my lamp. I knocked all my lamps down. Because I'm nervous. So, this is the, Take Your Cake campaign. I wrote it down. Okay. So it's about government. So I'm very psychic, okay? And I'm Joan of Arc. I'm sorry. I'm also a comedian, but I'm both, okay? Because sometimes people are like, oh, so it's comedy. Like, it's not just comedy, but it's also comedy, okay? I lead through entertainment. I have Justin Bieber, and it's 1:52 a.m. I have just Eastern time. I'm sorry. I have Justin Bieber and Eddie Benjamin like online, and they're just like waiting for me to film. And I told them to like stare me down energetically because I feel energy of people. I'm psychic. I feel people. And like they're just staring me down. But like one or more of them is nervous. Okay. But so am I. So like I wouldn't get anything done. I have ADHD, so I wouldn't show up. So it's like helping. But I also feel like someone's nervous. It's like Justin is nervous and like Eddie is like just excited. Yeah. And so okay, we have a thing. We have a thing, okay. And they sort of jumped on board after a while, well, when I contacted them. So I've been organizing a thing. Okay, I'll do my best. This is gonna be all over. It's not gonna be edited. It's just like this is who I am. Okay, so we either take it or we don't take it. Okay, so I say we take it. I'm trying. So then, and I've been psychic for a long time, but I got more and more psychic the last 2.5 years. Okay, I'm 36. Okay, they're telling me what to say. They're like, be confident. Did you wash your hair? Tell your age. Like, I can hear them telling me what to say. Anyways, I didn't wash my hair. But I'm being confident, maybe. And so... okay, sorry. And so, where are we? Okay, in April of 2024, a year and a half ago, my guides, my spiritual guides were telling me that I'm Joan of Arc, and I fell into that lifetime for a few weeks, like the jail and the psychic persecution, and it was really overwhelming. And so like I was sure I'd go to jail if I speak about politics, because like trauma. I mean, so it's taken me a long time, but I've been working behind the scenes. So they told me to elect Andrew Yang president in 2032. Because that's just how I do it. And then to prevent World War III. Okay, oh, this is like fun. I like wrote it down. I just wrote it down like I was like in class. It's like homework that you're like, I'll totally get this done on time, maybe. And so then it was pretty overwhelming, okay, but I was like just working all the time anyways. Like I was working on it, but there was a part of me that was like, how will anyone believe this, and da 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 da. But I was working anyways because that's how I am. And it was like very clear, and they wouldn't really let me off the hook either. Not really. I would complain to my guides, and then for half an hour, and then they'd be like, do your job. Like there was no other answer, so yeah. And then a bunch of things happened, and eventually I started using Instagram, which I have issues with phones and like being isolated from technology, so that was a big deal. to get started. And then I formed a coalition. I don't know, because my guides kept saying, use your psychic skills to unite the country. Okay, like I'm coming to you with like results. I'm presenting my projects, multiple projects. Okay, so what I did was I kind of worked through these pop stars online. Okay, there was like Troye Sivan and Charlie XCX. I talked to them for a long time. Then Harry Styles showed up wanting to help me. Like, this is all psychic. Okay, so basically don't get discouraged, don't diss my skills, okay, please. It pisses me off. I mean, I won't say anything in the comments. I might. Like, you know what, sorry, it's a comedy channel. And so basically I'm psychic. Okay, so souls come to me like in my room. I can see their body as psychically. Okay, and then I write to them, because some of them are really insistent. Like Justin Bieber was super insistent. He came in at some point and he was like singing to me all day. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? And then on the fourth day, he started hugging me. He he slowly advanced. And like, he didn't disappear. I struggle when people want to take care of me or whatever. I'm messing with my paper. But like, he didn't go away. Okay, so I worked with him because I was already talking to MGK. This is a weird story. I was talking to MGK because he helped me, and then because Justin is friends to his friends and the friends of his friends, like a friend thing, and so that's why he started coming to my room a lot. But I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that he was friends with, like, all these people. I don't know much about them. They come to my room because I'm doing things in the world, right? And these are, like, pop stars and other people that want to do good things. So they come to me, psychically. They're souls. And then I write to them on Instagram. And they're like, who are you? And are you after me? I'm like, no, you're after me. It's, like, super confusing. And then I know, like, really personal things about them that, like, they haven't told, or they've told only like one person ever, and they're like, how do you know this? Like, has this gotten out online? And I'm like, no, you told me. But they don't consciously know it, because it's like their soul speaking to me. Okay, so it takes a bit, but it does sound like they're like, are you after me? I'm like, no, you were after me, you pop star. Like, why are you in my bedroom right now? And so it's like, yeah. Sometimes I'm friendly, sometimes I'm just, yeah. And so, then, it's 2 o'clock. I told them I'll finish it by 2. They're like wondering if I got it done. Almost done. And so then, I feel another guy woke up from the UK. Nick Hornby. We're writing a movie about stuff about Bear and Trump. Okay, don't worry about it. Just run with the walls, run with the hills, run with whatever you have to run. And so this is all happening. This is a true story. And so then this is gonna change my vibes now, because he's like a different vibe. And where was I? So with MTK, we broke into the presidents, like, because when my guides told me I have to prevent World War III, I was like, okay, like, do you have any tips how to do this? Like, and they're like, no, you're there, like, boots on the ground, like, you just go ahead and do it. I'm like what? Like, kind of like, you know, when someone's like, you're closer to the light switch, turn the lights off, you're closer. My guides were like literally like, you're already there, you're in a body, just you know, World War III. And I was like, okay, like, because my guides have opinions about everything else, but this was like a big task, and suddenly they're like, just like, be creative. They literally told me, they're like, be creative. And but I was working with my guides, and being creative, and I zeroed in on Ukraine because Joan of Arc, she shut down, or she broke the siege of Orleans in France because England was about to take over, and it was a special point there. And if I've gone professional, if England had taken Orleans, it would have taken the rest of France, and France wouldn't be here today. And so basically, I focused on the Ukraine war, plus I was being called in, but I focused on the Ukraine war analogous to Orleans, because it's like Orleans for all of Europe. It's like a larger scale thing. Anyways, so I worked on shutting down the Ukraine war. And a lot of politicians came in September of last year, like Trump and a bunch of guys. Bernie Sanders looking like harangued before the elections because everyone wanted his help and stuff. And Bernie Sanders were telling me, like, I just want to retire one day. But like, he didn't mean to Florida, okay? And like, he's like, I just want things to be like calmer so I can retire. And it's like, okay. I was like, I'm right there, Bernie. And like, I don't know. And so then, they're saying don't make the video too long. I'll make it as long as I want. And so then, where are we? So we had to do that. July 4th into 5th of 2025, I shut down the Ukraine war in the energy field. Because I was working with Zelensky, and I was working with Putin psychically, and I slayed demons in Putin, and then I solved his issue with mortality and his mom and a few other things. And then shortly after, I was talking to MGK by early August, I think. We started talking to presidents. It was like a big morning. It was a big morning. Like, I told MGK, I was having some epiphany. I was like, MGK, I'm gonna talk to Petr Pavel. And Petr Pavel is the Czech Republican president. And he had made some video online, which was decent, but he was like, Ukraine is gonna have to take concessions. He looks like George Clooney. And so I don't see any other way. And I was like, I went to Petr Pavel on this thing. I was like, Petr Pavel, hi. I can feel your body. Hi. I'm Joan of Arc. Ukraine is not taking concessions. and it's like, yeah. And I started like ranting about like military strategy. And I was like, you understand the army. Because he was like army general or whatever forever. And I had been like yelling at pop stars about military strategy forever. Okay? But they, I mean, they do the best. Okay? But then I went to Petr Pavel, and he actually was like, oh, yeah. And so I told him, okay, I'm gonna wrap up the video because they're bugging me. I'll make more videos. But basically, we took the presidents, with Zelensky, Bernie Sanders to Obama, Obama to Zelensky, Obama reads my poetry, and then, hang on, and then we took the pop stars, the girl pop stars, the boy pop stars, a bunch of rappers, and the presidents, comedians like Trevor Noah, Jimmy Fallon, late night talk show hosts. So basically, what I have right now is all these people. Okay, that's what it's called, the Take Your Cake campaign. And it's my job, just like I broke presidents. I didn't break them, you know, whatever, I broke them. It's just like I broke presidents. I have to break news to the general public and tell them that we have all these cool things happening where we're shutting the Ukraine war down and we're leading the world and we're improving things. Also eradicating poverty across the United States. All my agendas look like this. And so that's the good news. I don't know when my camera will die. And I just wanted to tell you the good news. And I'm gonna require your support if you want, because I need to basically make the pop stars comfortable enough to be willing to say that they back this stuff up and they associate with my person. Which, I mean, who wouldn't want to? I'm saying, like, I'm just saying, you know. But Basically, they are your servants. In other words, I cannot say. I'm sorry. And so then, they belong to you. The pop stars and the politicians are yours. Okay? And the pop stars are like female leadership. The arts is more feminine. Emotions. And then the politicians are more male. Like, it's the traditional leadership. But they're both leadership. That's why they have like people following them. It's literally called followers, right? So they are swayed and ruled and controlled by your opinion. So, ow. It's not. So basically, I'm gonna keep making videos to get your approval and your vote. And then they're gonna go off of that. I have like first liners, second liners, third liners based on how outgoing they are, because some people are like really outgoing, and then some people have crashed their reputation so many times, like MGK, that like he won't even mind. I love MGK. Okay, I've mentioned that before. And so it's like fun to hang out with him because I start sounding like them. Like I start like slightly rapping. Listen, it's not the real deal, okay? It's like a fake, okay? But it's cool to feel their energies. They're cool people. They want to do good things. But right, the power is yours, and that's my video. Okay, I love you very much. I'm back. I should be here like every day now. I feel more confident, and I have boys staring me down to make sure I get work done. And they're very supportive. So then they'll make sure I get this actually published, because I make a lot of videos that I don't that never hit YouTube. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling good. I love you very much.